I know. I'm on nigga time today. I keep switching the time, but we here, we live. Y'all know what we on. Smoke break. I'm finna roll up. We finna get into what we getting to. Y'all know Charleston White got something to say about this Dirt situation. Let's hear it. Y'all know what's going on with Dirt. Quando Rondo, he was supposed to get down. But instead of Quando Rondo, it was Lil Pab. They missed Quando, hit Lil Pab, and you know where the money came from. You know where the hit came from. So let's get to it.
Charleston White, back on the couch, man. Back on Say Cheese, man. How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm doing well. Fresh out of jail.
Fresh out, man. A lot has happened since we did our interview last week, man. I definitely want to talk about the viral, the shit that's going viral right now, Lil Durk.
Yeah.
The murder for hire.
Yeah, the chickens are coming home to roost.
Y'all know Charleston White finna get the going in on Durk. Even if he don't mean it. He gonna say something worth shock value. That's what he do.
Yeah, the chickens are coming home to roost. I just did an interview on the Damsel Project where they asked me about it. And I was saluting the change that he had been making. But now I see why he was making the change. He was trying to avoid some shit. He wasn't really making no motherfucking change. Yeah, he wasn't really trying to cement it. Well, I ain't gonna say.
That's what I said. All the stuff Dirt doing, he paying respect to his ops. All that the other day when Dirt did his show. Dirt did the show on his birthday in Chicago, put everybody that they did down, both sides. His side, the other side, he put them all on the screen to pay respect. He knew the feds was coming. He knew. Getting real tight with the Muslims. He already was supposed to be there, but he really fell into it. Why y'all think that? Because he's going back to Cali, and he need protection. The Muslim brothers, because he knew he was finna get picked up.
What? Because I don't know his heart, know his mindset. But man, the feds is hardly ever wrong when they come get you. They hardly ever wrong when they come get you. They don't jump the gun for nothing. One thing about our Federal Bureau of Investigations, homie, they do their due diligence, and they die.
When the feds come, they got you. If you get off from the feds, you beat the feds. 9 times out of 10, it was money and a deal, not just money. Not just money. When they come, they coming. And they got what they need. They not about to waste their time. That's not what the FED do. It's not your local police department. It's not that. See, them local police department niggas, they close the refrigerator with their hips. Take their time to do a whole lot of nothing, and you walk out the courtroom. Feds, different type of story.
Their eyes and they cross their T's. So they've been sitting on this. They've been watching him go to rehab. They've been watching him get the keys to the city.
Hit the like button. Now, hit the subscribe button.
Shit. How to assassinate your character.
I'm just trying to beat the odds and you can help.
Yeah, so they feel humiliated.
You think that pushing peace bullshit, that was some bullshit?
Yeah, that was some bullshit. Yeah, that was some. It's easy to push peace, or it's easy to push the concept or the narrative of pushing peace when you got some skeletons in your closet. And it seems like these guys got a lot of skeletons in their closet.
Yeah.
Wiretap. Got him on a wiretap. I don't know how you go beat that. U.S. Marshals pick him up in Fort Lauderdale. I was just in Fort Lauderdale 2 days ago. Just got back yesterday. Shit, homie, I don't know how you go beat this.
So his man's jam, they got him jammed up apparently. Been wearing a wiretap for a couple years. Or was it a couple years? I don't really know if it was a couple years because I did see that the dude Jam, I think he had did a few years, and one of the years they say that he was around with a wire, he was locked up. So that don't make sense to me. But in fact, he was around with a wire, maybe. But they timing might be off. And who knows what Dirk is on the wire saying. He not finna get away with this. He get away with this. Dirk been an informant for sure. He get away with this. Ain't no way to get away with this. He just skated away from everything else. Somebody said Dirkio, the little nigga that be acting like him, need to come out and say he did it, and Dirk could take care of him.
He booked 2 flights. He booked a flight to Italy and I believe it was Switzerland. And he didn't go. The flight was supposed to leave at 6:40. The FBI seen that he was trying to flee the country, and then he booked one for 9:40 last night, and that's when they got him. So he was ready to flee the country.
That's what happened. And he ain't bail out. He was telling out. Since they seen he was telling out, they was like, hey, we need you to do us a favor. He was like, okay. He over here, y'all. He finna do this, y'all. That's exactly what happened.
He'll be there to trial. He won't get a bond. They go diddy him. He won't get a bond because it looked like he was trying to.
Yeah, they definitely go diddy Dirk. You see they diddying them, no bond. You want to know why? Because Dirk tried to diddy them and hop on a private jet. He hit them niggas with the 3-headed. He tried to one that way, and one that way. They still got him. He ain't know they were coming that fast. Dirk thought he was finna pull a move. Anybody who doing wrong, they coming. Book your flight to Bali right now. Russell Simmons is waiting on you. He waiting for you. Anybody doing wrong, take the knowledge that Russell Simmons gave out. Bali. Wherever he at, that's where you niggas need to go now. Because 2025 is over. Anybody did anything and you get caught and it's a paper trail, you black, you got money, you him, and you did anything wrong, better call Russell Simmons, ask him, hey, it's enough space in Bali for me? Because they coming.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to flee. I just seen a post that he made the other day. I think day before yesterday, where he was saying if you don't hear it come out of his mouth, don't take it for nothing. But he self-identifies and self-proclaims himself as being the voice of the streets. So all that will and can be used against him.
Were you shocked when the news broke last night?
Button, y'all.
I was shocked.
Hit the subscribe button.
Because I've been paying attention to the transition he's been trying to make for the last 2 years, and it looked like he was really transitioning. Went to rehab. Yeah, I was real shocked, homie. Yeah, I was real shocked. Him and Aiden Ross was together not too long ago. They were staying somewhere together. So Aiden was trying to get me and him to sit down together to do an interview, possibly, or just to meet and hash out what we could hash out. And I agreed to it. I don't know if he did. We never got around to talk about it anymore. But yeah, homie, I was real shocked.
I don't think he agreed to it. You don't know if he agreed to it or not because he didn't agree to it. And the reason he didn't agree to it, because he wasn't changing for the better. That ain't really what he was on. He knew the feds was on the way. The feds on the way. FBI. FED, FBI.
Do you think this is something that Lil Durk knew was coming? And what I mean by that is like every day thinking about it. It's like what's coming, you don't know when.
People who get away with wake up every day and think about it, homie. People who have gotten away with murder, if it's 20 years ago, 30 years ago, in the back of their mind, they can never sleep at peace. They can never be at ease because it has no statute of limitations. And you have to pay your debt. Homie, when you take a life or you're responsible for taking a life, it's different than robbery. It's different than committing a crime where you get away with it. You owe a debt to society. You might get away with it owing a debt to society, but you'll never.
Peep the conversation. You see how serious he is with this? Every time he speak about redemption or somebody repenting for what they did to the next person, he never play with that. He always serious. Like, you had to repent and talk to your victims. How you gonna change and you never acknowledge what you really did or spoke out for the victims and what you did. So anytime you get to talking like that, he be dead on and dead serious. So let's get back to it.
Get away with owing a debt to a life. So that's how I ended up started working with kids, homie, because we was responsible for taking somebody's life as children. So when I grew up, my mother always, not that she kept it in our face, but in the back of my mind, homie, I know.
Y'all hit the like button for me.
Our life, I owe a debt to someone's life.
Come in and hit the like
so
button.
That's what made me get on the path of start working with children who ended up on the same path that I was on, being at juvenile delinquents, getting involved in crime. So that's what pushed me into my purpose, knowing that I paid my debt to society, but I forever owe a debt to my victim.
Yeah, it's this thing online right now where people are blaming the commenters, they're blaming the trolls, they're blaming, when King Von died, it was this slide for Von comment that would go viral all over the internet every day, trying to get Durk to retaliate for the murder of King Von. Now they're saying that it's the trolls' fault. They're saying that
trolls don't have that kind of power. Trolls are not that powerful, nor do they have influence, because trolls are invisible faces.
Man, yes, we do got influence. What are you talking about, y'all?
60% of trolls are AI robots, are not humans. If you can't put a face to a troll, homie, chances are that's an AI robot. They're just mimicking the algorithm. That's why I don't argue with the comment section, because most of it is a bot.
Good thing you said. I'll be in my comments argue like a bug. I swear I'll be on there like, if you don't shut your bitch ass up, man. So y'all go ahead, roll y'all something. Y'all just came in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Do me that. Do me that solid. Roll up something, get you a cup, smoke with me real quick. Just a little smoke break. I'm rocking with you, you rocking with me. Let's get back to this. Dirt ain't coming home. Most of them are
bots. So people really believe that this guy who has about $30-40 million in the bank, who has a father who came home literally right after King Von died, have the kind of influence to troll him to make him want to retaliate. Well, if the trolls got that much power, why aren't they life changing? Why can't trolls troll themselves to change their life? Why can't trolls troll themselves to get into the algorithm to make the kind of money that I'm making trolling with a face and a name? So it wasn't about the trolls, homie. It's what's in their heart. That nigga lost his partner, and him and King Von were tight. He wanted some get back. OTF wanted some get back.
And all because of that. Me too. I'm still learning, my G. I ain't got it down pat. So listen to this. Y'all heard what he said. Dirt, let me break this down. Dirt followed the same path as his pops. And look what happened. His pops was in jail, just not getting out not long ago. Spent all Dirt life in jail, basically. And now, his fate is finna be the same thing. His pops was in jail, now Dirt finna do probably that That L piece. And King Von. His pop's dead. Look at King Von. So being a real father and being there and what they see and what they hear of you, it matters. Because both of them, he just like his pops and he just like his pops. Only difference is Dirk, his pops is out now. But his whole life, he spent it in jail. Now, we have yet to know Dirk's future, but I'm going to jump off the bridge and say, he ain't coming home.
His brother and his manager died.
Come on, homie. They need some get back. So this ain't got nothing to do with the trolls, homie. They would kill all the trolls. This is a long-lasting beef. They wanted Quando head. Not only they wanted Quando head, they had his girl cousin Price on her head. Homie, so no, this ain't got nothing to do with the trolls. Because when it happened, you didn't hear the trolls clapping saying, yeah, Dirk and them did that. The trolls swore up and down Dirk was going to get me for King Von. The trolls swore up and down that I was going to be put to death for saying King Von. Man, the trolls ain't shit. But a bunch of faceless motherfuckers in the comment section that can't get a penny for a comment.
You need to be grateful that Dirk ain't take you serious like that. I rock with Charles White. I'm glad he ain't put them on him. Now just think. Could have been Charleston White.
Most men, he's not reading that shit. It's too many comments. It's too many people post, man. He can't read all that shit. And he got albums to make. He got to look over his shoulder. His house being broken into with his girl. His girl left him. He trying to get his girl back. Man, they had too much shit to deal with to be influenced and impacted by what the trolls are saying.
Do you think he has any regret right now?
You goddamn right he do. But yeah. You goddamn right. Then they got a lot of regret, homie. Man, when them doors closed, the woulda, coulda, shouldas go to kicking in.
Man, that nigga wife somewhere.
I wish I coulda. Man, them woulda, coulda, shouldas go to kicking in. This before you even
Their
go to court.
wife
when you already go to court and have to go back and you can't make a bond, it take about a week for reality to sit in because you in shock. You in a psychological state of shock that you in this situation. So nigga, it's gonna take 2 weeks for nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. When you go in, like when you a gangster and you done things, when you go in with your head up. But after it set in, you be in there like, what I do? God, when it set in, you there?
Reality just really hit him and realized, nigga, he done f***ed up. Because he kind of like Puffy, man. You think you can pay the lawyers to work to get you out. It take about 2 weeks and you realize, nigga, he ain't going nowhere. You got to sit this one out, big dog. Now you got to be what you say you is. Now you got to be what you've been, whatever you've been claiming. Now you got to stand on that shit. Nigga, I didn't want to stand on it. I was in the dope bar than people. Shit, hey man, what shit, man? I'm serious, nigga. I don't want to stand on that shit.
You don't think it's I lost 3-4 people over this shit that I'm really, really close to. You don't think it's a
Nah. Hell nah, my nigga. Pain of losing people. He done fell from grace. You know how many people he probably take care of, his mother, his family, his children. Man, the pain of losing my partners don't compare to the pain of me losing my children.
He finna be in there. He can't take care of his kids how he need to. And what I mean by that is, you're not there. You're not showing the right from wrong. Another nigga is. Another nigga about to raise your kids. Tell your kids the do's and don'ts. Might lead them down the wrong path somehow, some way. Hopefully they don't. But your kids is finna be another nigga kids. And your wife might stop answering the phone for you.
Being pushed out of my kid's life by something I did in an emotional state, whether it was an
seen it connected, grief, and I was like,
whether it was an emotional reaction to want to avenge my buddy's death, my nigga killer. So if my nigga killer and he get killed, I can't, me being who I am, y'all go do it, but y'all keep me out of it because
I've been through it. That's why I'm sitting here on YouTube with y'all now. Cause something happened to me. And now I'm here with y'all because you got to change with the curve. I figured out quick. Man, look, in no way, shape, or form, I ain't no bitch. But that, jail ain't for no nigga like me. I'm supposed to be out in the world, taking care of my people. I was on the phone with my sister and couldn't help her with what she needed, when usually I'm always there to help her. Man, that got to me. That brought tears to my eyes. My sister needed me, and I'm in there. Can't help in no way. Did me in. That did me
in. It's feeding everybody. I'm just making sure we keep moving. Nigga, now, shit, castle crumble. Castle it goes to rubble. So imagine they say, hey man, he was using his money to fund gang movement. Is a game. That's why Thug saying, man, that plea deal. I'm not finna plead to YSL no more game, and I got an LLC to show where I've been paying people. That's why Thug won't plead. They're asking Young Thug, say, man, just say this is a gang and you can get out today. That nigga, y'all froze my money saying that I've been using this money to fund gang activity. The feds want that money. And they got him on wiretap using the OTF business card, homie, to pay for shit. Nigga, how dumb can you be?
That's what I said. Nigga, they use the business card to get the rentals? The OTF business card? The black card? The card with all your name on it? Dirk got to be the stupidest. He wanted them gone that bad, so he wasn't even thinking.
Emotions. It's hard to think logically. It's hard to have a rational thought when you caught up and you moving off your emotions.
Man, this morning you went live, eating, talking, driving, counting money while the car was going.
Y'all can hear me good?
Yeah, call it multitasking with one eye, and I can't see nothing over here.
Was that a Tesla or what?
No, man, I got a self-driving Jaguar. I hit a button and that motherfucker stay within the lines.
Big money, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I hit a button, that motherfucker stay in the line.
Yeah, I seen that. But you also said that people laughed at you for going to jail, but crying that he's in jail.
Yeah, I'm trolling. Well, since the first time I met you, homie, I've been trying to show Black America that they're hypocrites, they fake, they love gangster and snitches. I sat back and I studied this culture. So when I came to the internet, I'm coming with what they call a qualitative study that I've done on my own. right? I've been studying this culture for over 10 years. So I came with a qualitative study and started speaking, saying, man, y'all love gangsters. Y'all love killers. Y'all don't say nothing when the rappers do it. As a matter of fact, y'all have made rappers idols. They idolize, homie, as if they're gods. So I'm saying Lil Durk is responsible for killing people. King Von responsible.
The rap game is demonic. Okay? The industry is demonic. If it ain't about drilling these days, they don't want it. And that's how they get us, because it's about the money. We gonna chase the money and we gonna get them what they want. And in the same fashion, we fall into exactly what we rapping and go do exactly what we just said in the studio and run to the streets and do it. And wasn't even raised like that.
Killing people. YSL responsible for killing people. How can y'all honor these men but discredit me and I ain't killed nobody? I came as the community activist who's been working with children in the community. I haven't committed crimes. I never shot a gun at a black man. I never sold dope in the black community. But nigga, I was discredited just for saying I'll call the police and I'm not a. I showed up saying I'm a civilian. I'm a father, homie, who's been raising my kids for the last 12 years. I just got my son through. So I showed up with that image. Man, that nigga. So then I had to start saying, nigga, I killed the white man. Oh, you ain't killed nobody. So I was discredited through and through and through and through. But here it is, they promote the rappers. They idolize and honor the rapper. So I'm saying, how can you say free Durk, nigga, when he took life? How can y'all be feeling some kind of way? But when I go to jail for self-defense, I went to jail for self-defense. I went to jail for self-defense, but I noticed they highlight the animal cruelty. They don't tell you Charleston White responded and got 2 aggravated assaults with a deadly weapon. They overlooked that. Man, animal cruelty. Nigga, I did a skit when I was on YouTube. I just took off in YouTube. So I'm saying, man, we got to be f***ed up as a race of people to have this mindset that the rappers get a free pass. So this is why I'm saying vote for Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump wants to give the police full immunity so they can do their job and make sure that we're safe as law-abiding citizens. And black people, one of the main reasons for not wanting to vote for Trump, he wants to give police full immunity. Y'all give rappers full immunity. Y'all give street niggas full immunity. Y'all give gangster niggas full immunity. When they do wrong, they get to come back into the community, no snitching, y'all, and seek refuge amongst us. And y'all allow them to come be amongst law-abiding citizens, knowing that they will hurt people. So I'm saying,
when you put it like that, it's hard to argue with it. True. It's hard to argue with it. When you put it like that, it's hard to argue with it.
Who feeling bad about him who done been caught or murder for hire and somebody died? Not only, homie, did they kill his cousin, nigga, they put money on the girl head too. I thought women and children was off limits. So when I say something bad about kids, man, women and children off limits, they put money on the girl head too. But it's a rapper, so he gets a pass. So I wanted to wake up this morning and celebrate like I saw them celebrate when I was in jail. That's why I celebrate when a rapper died. So when they thought I got shot, the whole black world was celebrating. Now they in tears. So I'm saying, where them Wallows and Gillies, where them Stephen Jacksons at that was taking pictures in front of this King Von mural, this documented serial killer?
Wait a minute. In Wallow and Gilly defense, they went to the trenches of Chicago, did an interview, and Wallow told Durk in so many words, like, a guy took my brother. He wanted to do the same thing, but he couldn't crash out because who was going to take care of his kids? Look where Wallow at in life. He taking care of his kids. He taking care of the whole family. Everybody good. You could go do something and it's in vain. Your brother gone, you gone, family struggling, kids struggling, your brother kids struggling. Everybody struggling because you went and made a decision before thinking Now you gone. What you gonna do? You got a wife, you got kids, you got family. You take care of the whole family. If you go, everything falls.
And I just want to remind people, the only reason King Von got out of jail is that all the witnesses came up dead. You think Dirk didn't pay for that either? He offered these guys who was gonna kill Quando Rondo and Lil Pub or whatever his name is, he offered them money and a lucrative record career. Yeah. Didn't King Von get a lucrative record career? Then went on cameras putting out $20,000. That was for Duck. So guess what? Mama Duck finna be rich in the mother. Mama Duck finna finally get her just due. And she deserved it. Her other kids deserve this. She finally finna get her just due, homie, because now he have an arrest for this murder that can. So them lawyers knew what they was doing. They knew the arrest was coming. That's why
people argue with me about that Mama Duck situation. They be like, that's hypocritical because Duck ain't innocent. Duck did this. Yeah, Duck did that. She's still a mama. She supposed to do what she gonna do. Them kids still here and got to get took care of. So she need that money. And she need it by Monday.
The lawsuit. They knew the arrest was coming. We just didn't know.
The city of Chicago took the keys back. They just gave Dirk the keys to the city. They just took the keys back.
They knew he was a key. That's why. See, there's always been a Dirk was what, GD or BD?
BD.
They always favored the BDs. They always favored the BDs and treated. They wouldn't let the GDs in. They were blackballed. They was all of that. The city did that. The mayor was always on Dirk's side. The mayor was always on Dirk's side. But we all know, homie, Chicago government have always been a corrupt government since the Al Capone days, if you understand history. The governor took a bribe when Obama, what's his name? The Gorbachev, whatever that nigga name was, the governor who ended up going to federal prison when Obama was the president, taking bribes. Chicago politicians and government have a long history of being corrupt and being in bed with gangsters. So there's no surprise. The reason why Larry Hoover is gone so long, because Larry Hoover was coming up against the government in Chicago, homie, teaching black people how to vote, turning gangs, not in the gang, but turning them into 501c3s, nonprofits, so they don't be labeled as a gang. Nigga, that's why they removed Larry Hoover. So now, they should have took the keys back. But we got to remember, Diddy also had a key too. So they love giving keys to motherfuckers who's unworthy and unjust of having keys. Diddy got a key.
All these niggas getting keys. They getting the key to the city. Next thing you know, they out of here. Look, they can keep their key to the city. You feel me? That key cursed.
To the city. They took that back too, so I ain't surprised. They finna take a lot back. But this is what I'm gonna say. You gonna see all these celebrities saying free Dirk, free nephew. You ain't gonna hear none of them.
I'm already seeing it.
You ain't gonna hear none of them say, man, he need to pay for what he did. We always say free the killer. But what about Tuka mama, man? Is anybody gonna go back to Tuka's mama? And let's hear what she got to say now. Man, that woman should sue the hip-hop industry. She should sue the record labels. So, this is a victory. This is a victory for the poor black at the bottom. The mama ducks, all the mothers at the bottom who didn't have a chance, homie, to really get justice. Man, them kids preached and teach killing for a long time.
So wow, so you think this is a real victory for us as black people?
Yeah, this is a real victory. This is a real victory. Now that demonic force, because it is a demonic force, it was a dark force. It was a dark energy that came down from Chicago and spread throughout America. I think we now finally get to put that fire out. I don't think we'll hear drill music ever again. I don't think drill rappers would ever be celebrated ever again. Down goes the drill. Down goes the drill. 12th round knockout, because it looked like they had got away and they get to ride off into the sunset. So this is a victory for law-abiding Black Americans who like hip-hop music but don't like the killing part of it. So
I don't know if the drill scene gonna change. I can honestly say that. I don't know. Y'all think what just happened to Dirk, the drill scene gonna change? Y'all leave a comment, let me know. Appreciate you. I see you. Yes, sir. Y'all think it's gonna change? Y'all see what happened to Dirk. Not only Dirk. Young boy. He put up. King Von. He put under. Duck gone. You still got young people coming up, and the drill scene is still heavy right now. But what's going on exactly right now with Dirk? Y'all think the drill scene is just finna kind of fall back? Because all these arrests, deaths, they don't really care about the deaths because they causing that. But the head niggas that's leading this, they falling. It is.
It's a lot of free Dirks right now. It's a lot of the free Dirk campaign has begun.
Every day I'm gonna wake up trolling. Every day I'm gonna wake up trolling because they blackballed Quando Rondo because he was self-defending himself. They blackballed Lil Tim because he was standing up for a friend. Homie, come on now. Free Lil Durk. Keep him locked up. Don't give him no bond. Send him to a USP because of his record. And then got to think about this. He got to go to California. GDs and BDs ain't got no say-so in California. It's all Crip and blood. And them niggas is cutthroat, dirty, and they don't give a fuck about nothing outside of California. So he got to sit over here in Florida. Think about it. He got to sit in Florida and wait for extradition. That might take 2 or 3 weeks in Broward County. Ooh, wait, boy, that's gonna be tight to fart out his birth. Nigga asshole so up. That's pressure on your ass. Broward County, wait for extradition. Fly all the way from Florida to California. Have to go to California and get rearranged. Nah, finna go through it. But he worked hard for this.
How do they fly? Is it commercial?
No, the Fed got a plane. They got a private plane. Just like the movie, the Earth Woman, they got all. No, them niggas, that's real. Hell no, that's real. They don't ride on bus in the Fed. They put them ass on a plane.
But I told you though, I said this about a year ago, and you said I was wrong. I said that when get money, they feel untouchable. I said you said a lot of beef was happening in rap because both sides didn't get money. But once you get money, you start to feel untouchable. You start to put bags, heads, and you know, and I know when you get money, you become more of whoever you are. You become more of that. And I feel like Dirk having all that money, it makes you feel like it makes you feel untouchable. It makes you feel like that.
He was feeling like that on the uprise. He got the kind of money now where he want to play boss in Assalamu Alaikum. He got the money after he went playing Assalamu Alaikum. He went to Mohammed, but he was feeling like that on the rise. So, man, maybe he had to feel untouchable. I can't understand. Young Thug, maybe they felt untouchable, homie. At times,
with that Muslim community, they pretty much all do. All of them. 99% of them.
Like I'm untouchable with the money I got. At times I feel like I do what I want to do.
I don't think having money it helps with beef. I think having money it makes beef worse.
Yeah, if you got homie, now it ain't the beef, Sean. It's what's in the heart when he beefing. Cause this can beef and said, man, nigga, that beef go stop the money. It's some niggas say, if we go to shoot, the money stop. We can't make no money. Warren, that's what made Big Meech a hell of a. He was, man, let's stop this beef. Meech was putting out beef so he can keep making money.
Because that's a real boss. Ain't no money in beef. And when you a boss and you a real dictator and you got the plug, I wish a nigga would go against my word. Nigga, we all family. We finna get this money, and that's what it is. Meech home.
So I'm saying, homie, these are young. Durk is what, 30, 31, 30 years old?
32.
32. So you got to think. How
facts.
How long King Von been dead? 4, 5 years?
4 years.
4 years. So prior to that, you dealing with children with money with an undeveloped brain. You dealing with kids coming out of violent environments, probably got childhood trauma, undeveloped brains, and all of a sudden is multimillionaires overnight. So when he put the hit out, he really ain't number 25, 26. He really ain't fully developing his thought process. His prefrontal cortex haven't connected where he can be just thinking rational. He was on drugs, Percocets. He just got out of rehab. So he ain't thinking clearly. Then his father just come home. When his father came home, then you start to see more structure being added into his life. You start seeing him separating.
But that's the problem. Pop's too late. He wasn't there. He was in jail. Whatever he was doing back then, made his mistakes, did his time, he did the crime, he came home. But you come home and now your son go in. Whole time you was gone, your son was running wild. You couldn't tame him. You wasn't there. You could say what you want to say from behind the wall, but nigga, you behind the wall. And I'm sending you money. See? That's why we need real fathers. Real pops. Like, not just the money part. Like, pops is going to be there. Teach you. Fathers are for guidance. That's what fathers is for. Guidance.
Certain thing. And his dad started putting him around Muslim men in the community. Then he started trying to take the role of being a leader. But daddy had come home. Prior to that, he was the blind leading the blind. And it done came back and bite you because what happens in the dark comes to the light. So it's some people that come into his life that probably have an awareness of what he's attached to by way of association. Or to say, man, you might need to clean this up. You might need to clean this up. The fire that killed Duck, that blew the whistle right there. The fire that killed Duck. It's too many niggas in the group, homie, for the police not to find out what's going on. If 4 niggas in the group, 3 go tell it. If it's 8 niggas, 6 go tell it. With a possibility of 7. If it's 15 in the group, 13 go tell. So the more the people, the more possibility of somebody go tell, homie. And they young niggas who all ain't got money. Homie, you give me 50,000 and go kill them. That's the bond for me to get out if I get caught. You got to give me a little bit more. I don't want no promising, but when you ain't never seen 50,000 and you idolize the person that's giving you 50,000, I would have done that at 12 and 13. I would have kept the 16 and 17 for it like that, but not when I get grown. So I'm gonna throw my life away. I can't see my mama no more. I might got kids. Yeah. So that's why that nigga told that 50,000 wasn't worth it.
And nobody who won from this? Nobody won from this. I think Durk has like 6, 7 kids.
You say nobody won from this?
Yeah, who won?
Quando Rondo. Yeah, Quando Rondo.
But somebody got
Quando Rondo about to go to jail. But he gonna have an out day. Did he take a deal?
Lil Tim is the winner. Those are the winners. Mama Duck is the winner. Even though she lost Duck was a street. With already the possibility of him going to be killed in the streets or going to jail. Mama Duck won. Mama Duck done buried a lot of children due to tragic accidents and murder. So Mama Duck won. She can be free now. Even though she lost her baby home, she can finally be free in her spirit. Because a lot of that anger, a lot of that bitterness come from watching these people careers soar at the expense of her son. Remember what she said the other day when Dirk done that concert and put all of them up on that wall? That don't mean shit. My son first to do it, and y'all didn't even accept that when he did it. Had y'all accepted when he done it, maybe everybody will still be alive.
That's Chicago legends. Duck did do that. And they didn't accept it. Blackball.
Fact. That's a fact.
Come on, homie. He tried to do it. In the name.
Yeah, they laughed at him when he did it. Man, they said he was being friendly.
But he was listening to his mama. Because the people he was dissing in some of those songs was some of his mother's friends, children. So she got on his ass about that. It ain't like she got on his ass about that in her defense. So nah, homie, man, she deserved what she got coming. And I think, man, she can finally be free.
How does Dirk wiggle out of this? Can he wiggle out of this? What do you predict happens in the future with Dirk?
I don't think he can. Because whatever federal prosecutor on this case makes a career for themselves by not letting him out of it. Whatever federal prosecutor is on Diddy's case, they're gonna go to higher heights just for prosecuting such a big case. Only way for him to get out of this, homie, he got to tell about some more murders and be willing to testify.
And it's gonna have to be something big. They don't just want anybody or anything, because there's so many of them M's that people didn't put down, but they're gonna ask about some big ones. I was thinking that's the only way, and that's time reduction. That ain't we letting you go, nigga.
Only way. The feds don't want money. They either want information or your ass. It's the only way to bargain with the feds. Information or your ass. So ain't no out. Ain't no out to this.
Every day I'm starting to be more and more, I'm not a street guy.
Me neither.
And every time something like this happens, it just reminds me of, I pat myself on the back.
Your mother.
Y'all want to hear more of the conversation Sean Cotton having? Y'all go ahead, go to Say Cheese. Smoke break over. I gotta go get some more woods. I might go live again. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Y'all that sat here, kicked it with me, chill with me. I appreciate y'all. I'll be back with another one.